Hello, this is Alys, and this year is definitely been the year in which I promise a lot and deliver little and late. But also, we are here to enjoy something new-ish, since it's already been almost half a month since its release. Yes, the Pathologic 3 demo, the Steam Next Fest one. I got news of it when I was on a trip, downloaded it while on the trip, but did not play it until my return. But yes, I finally played it, while also managing to avoid the spoilers and oh boy! Finally! We are having a game that is absolute cinema! But I'm not telling you more. So, without further ado, Alys plays the Pathologic 3 demo, day in which we return to Danko and return and... Well, hello everybody and welcome to yet another return this year, especially late for personal reasons, but here we are again with the Pathologic 3 demo and with a release date. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're finally having the Bachelor route, also known as Pathologic 3, on January the 9th, 2026. Good lord, it's been... it's almost 7 years, I think, because Pathologic 2 was in 2018. I joined the fandom in 2020. Boy! Cannot believe it. But yeah, I've had quite a bit of Haruko's trying to install this in the Steam Deck because the cutscenes were not working, so bless their soul on Reddit that gave me the solution. And the solution is always Proton. My kids, it's always Proton. Now, this being said, we are going to try this new bit of the story of Dankowski. Partially, I have tried it already, but fun fact, I met with a bug. I did not keep the video, should have, because yeah, there will be an analysis soon-ish. But first of all, let's go!
Я бакалавр медицины Даниил Донковский. Меня прославили исследование пределов человеческой жизни. Всю свою энергию, незаурядный ум я направил на борьбу с главным страхом, ограничивающим человека. Неизбежностью скорой смерти. Пытаясь найти доказательства верности своих теорий, отправился в небольшой степной город, чтобы осмотреть там феноменального долгожителя Симона Каллина, но попал в ловушку. Только я прибыл на место, на город обрушилась неизвестная болезнь. Стала пожирать город, как лесной пожар. Заразность, смертоносность превосходили все, чем человечество сталкивалось прежде. Я оказался единственным врачом, вставшим на пути у этого беспрецедентного мора.
You know, it's actually freaking interesting to put this in comparison to Danko's cutscene in Pathologic and see that, yeah, this is all focused in the town, but whereas the classic NKHD, well, Pathologic 1 version was focused in the most important citizens of the town, and this one's very much keen focused, which brings me memories from the Marble Nest, which is quite a bit amusing, so to say. But anyhow, press J to view the mind map, my thoughts, conclusions, deliberations. To see the events of a specific day, press its number on the circle. But yeah, as you can see, there's nothing because today is day 1. Immortal man. Simon Cain, an alleged immortal, lives in this town. Understanding him is the only way to save Thanatica. Are you chasing shadows again, Dankowski? Are you serious? Everyone stopped off the train, and my things were immediately stolen. Ah, the choice of rural life. Without my tools, I'm useless. I must find the prototype and the microscope. They're vital. So yeah, we can see. My luggage was stolen. No choice but to start searching for it, starting where I arrived. Okay. So, hello all, this is Alys. I'm not fully in the editing process and not fully in the recording, but a second third thing, which is that I've missed some stuff while I was doing my playthrough, and I certainly do want to show you. First stuff, apparently, yes, I've been told one of the women in there, because there's 2 women, is Aglaya, which has me like, oh my god! But yeah, I've missed some combos, which, like, why not? We're going to get through some editing magic, so to say. First of all, look at her, it's Eva, Eva, Eva.
100 лет. Это, положим, много. Перебор. 40. 40, положим, мало.
Eva, you're so cute. Okay. So, that's what you like? Like what? You're restless. We hardly see anyone like that in our sleepy little town. Even the kinds have gone into hibernation as the years have passed. Were you expecting me? Of course. Simon said I'll be your guide, and I'll always listen to him. Simon? Simon Kine? Simon Kine. He left you in my care. Said you'd be staying at my house. Oh, it has a name. The Stillwater. And this won't be the first time it has guessed, but most don't last long. I think you will, though. I've already prepared everything. What did you prepare? Your room, a bed, a workspace, breakfast, peace. Shall we? Why the hurry? Don't you want to find your belongings first? I won't disappear. I'll be waiting for you at home. Home. You said that so warmly. And now, yeah, we got to see Eva, which is absolutely adorable. Eva. Simon was expecting me. A place was prepared at the Stillwater, the guest house, as far as I can tell. So yeah, now back to the main playthrough. Okay. Can you go and talk to this man? Ah. Okay. Oh. Look at Danko, all fancy. I wasn't expecting a welcoming parade or anything, but he could at least look up at me, no? A sweeper, a classic element of provincial scenery. I say, a living, breathing person stepping off our train? Do you normally only get dead people? Where did you come from? The train as... the capital. Daniel Dankowski, Bachelor of Medicine. Young, tall, a supposed immortal man, Simon Cain, lives here. I have come to study him. Right. Do you city folk always take 20 trans of shares with you? Or did you manage to cut it down to 10, sir? Hey, do I had to sit on the last one? Where can I find a constable? Who do I talk to about recovering my stolen property? It's just kids being kids, no need to be mean to them. Thank you, you little shit. What? Should I thank them? Give them candy? Exactly. If you need your shot so badly, why don't you go looking for the tots that ran away with them? Just ask them nicely. These kids aren't like magpies. They trade your precious linens from the capital back in exchange for bits of colored glass, or even just a story. But whatever you do, don't hurt them. No, sure. I have plenty of stories to tell, but usually they involve vivisections. I suppose kids do like that sort of thing. Say, is the capital a real place? In a sense, of course, the capital is a myth, and that myth is the real capital. But the city does exist physically. The Kains came from the capital and made our town, but no other real people have come from there ever since. So I was thinking, perhaps Simon Kain simply made up the capital, along with everything else. In a small town like yours, a single individual's authority can grow to be all-encompassing. I assure you, though, Kain did not make up the capital. Reasoning. Sometimes I need to take a step back from the moment and think logically through something. It helps me put the... it helps me piece the picture together. The put... yeah. Okay. My luggage left in such a state, some suitcases are missing. This town gave me a warm welcome, didn't it? Of course, this town gave me a warm welcome. How am I supposed to do research without tools? Street Sweeper says no one here will help me find the missing items. I'm speechless at the customs of the town folk here. I have to handle it myself. Follow the thief's trail of Rube's suitcases. I might manage to recover something intact along the way. I might manage to recover. The most important thing is the microscope and the experimental prototype. Without them, I might as well just catch the next train back. And you really shouldn't, Dankowski. Shit, someone's utopia, such a serene place. If immortality exists in our country, it would be here. No help at all. Look at street shooting with a deference. I'll have to catch the thieves myself. Now, Shoes, may I introduce you to Station Matt? A new Shoes. The tragic trail of my eviscerated suitcases leads in this direction. Ah, yeah. Oof. Attentive case. Some objects can be useful. I can spot them if I concentrate. Some thoughts will affect your mental state. Priceless medical text. Cut like fish. Backwards, mindless, meaningless vandalism. Worse than stealing morphine. Just empty destruction by illiterate punks. And hello all, this is Alys again. In this state which is not, nor recording, nor the main playthrough, nor anything but a secret third thing with another thing we've missed. No discipline. No toothbrush either. Father would have canned me if I walked around looking like that. Oh boy. Hey! Alys! The thief's seen us! The thief! Mr. Thief, are you for real? Say something in thief speak! Furfur and cognostic. The Latins never mind when taking what was not there. Thief! Thief! You stole the train's heart, you did! You just ripped it out and stole it, and now it'll die without a heart. I haven't ripped out anything. Did the train stop? It did. It doesn't move no more. No movie means it's dead. You climbed it, and you climbed out and it died. That means you killed it. Thief is thief! No necessary. Sometimes a lack of movement can be due to lethargy or catatonia. But cats move around all the time? Listen, boy, enough jokes for today. I'll come to this town on important business, which I cannot conduct without my microscope and my prototype. Please, return them to me. Hey, hold on. No need for all the banging and the lightnesses. What did I even do to you anyway? I didn't take nothing. It was all Cheshka. Oh, my microscope and prototype are precise, delicate instruments. If they break, they'll only be scrap metal and glass. They'll just die like the train. You don't want that, do you? I don't. Then tell me where Jeska's taken them. Jeska's taken the heart back to go fix the train. That way to his fates. I'm a snitch now, Master the Thief. No, a snitch is someone who runs off to inform without being asked to do so. You are an honest witness. And back to the main. My head splitting open from the local air. Bromide split open, lithium split open, magnesium split open. Damned it all to hell. The suitcase on the bottom isn't mine. If they wanted a turret on the card, they could have at least left the suitcases. Thankfully, my analysis kit is safe. They didn't touch the chemicals, could accidentally drunk the vitriol. Oh, didn't check this one, by the way. A shame all the perfumes of the capital would not sweeten this little town. Money speaking, steady now, Dankoski, find a sedative.
Тупее. Не так остро.
Ooh. Are you feeling better, Danko? Yeah, it looks so. Should I tell later? What if I never get the chance to go home? That is my prototype in their hands. They're not bashing it against the rocks, at least. Hey, back off you! Get away from the girls, and from me too! I ain't afraid of Rank and Wrong when he bushes up, and I ain't afraid of you either. I got a knife. You can hurt us, got it? Bushes up? What the hell are you talking about? I'm not drunk. Your hands are shaking and you got those crazy eyes. Uncle Roll gets those eyes too when he reaches for a second bottle and is shaking, and then he starts a fight. But I don't even think of starting any trouble with me. I got a real knife. I do. What the hell are you babbling on about? Just because one too. We've got knives. Oof, I get it now. Let me calm down, and then we'll talk like normal. Frightening extremes. It's hard for me to talk to people when I'm too apathetic or manic. I need to stabilize my conditions first. I cannot talk, the work is supposed with mania. Head swing. My state of mind can be changed with drugs. Some made me more apathetic, others more manic. I need to keep an eye on the mental state and supply of the drugs. Yeah, my good man is going to take...
Стрелка собирает.
No, it's dead already. And that heart keeps beating for 40 days. That's what my mom says. It couldn't have been that long. Do it. Tack it on. It won't fit in there. It just won't. Told you that we should have stuck it in the belly, not the mouth. Life's in the belly. Everybody knows that. No, a locomotive lies sits in the front, with the driver. That's where the fire is, so the heart should be there too. That's what Boulder told me. What do you have there? Oh, my prototype! Looks like it's still intact. Ah, beacon! By the snake! You killed the other trains, didn't you? It's 'cause you don't come to us no more. We were wondering, and we don't know why they keep dying. We've got a whole graveyard. They're all rusted up, and they can go anywhere. And it's all because of you. You stole the train hearts for yourself and carried it away in a suitcase. And now the train's all dead. You said yourself that the train heart's at the front. I rode in the carriage in the middle. How could I get to the heart then? Through the bowels, like all men could do. You don't get to the heart through the bowels, my young friend. You hit quite a different body part first. Without it, the tree stopped wailing, stopped moving too. That means it's dead. So, this is its heart. Obvious, right? I don't know how to make you all understand that my prototype has nothing to do with the train. Look, they're made of different metals. Well, you know, a man doesn't look very shiny on the outside either, and inside he's all red. No, he's right. The body has different layers, but all the meat is made of meat. That's what Grandpa Burak said. Look, my prototype's not the train's heart, and it certainly won't repair it, but it is an interesting thing in itself, so let's make a deal. You give it back, and I'll tell you how it works. I don't know. And there will be a damsel in the story. In distress, of course. Will she be pretty? Look here, let me take the prototype. I won't run away. I promise. To wind it up, you need to turn this handle clockwise. The capital. 2 weeks ago. Hey, yeah, here's our man Platon. Boy, I missed you.
С мышами вот у нас недобор. Недобор по мышам. И мыши какие-то вялые. Энтузиазма в них научного мало.
To prime it, hold this crank and turn it clockwise. Chief? Hello? Oh, for crying out loud. Your mind's flown away again. My mind and I are planted firmly on the ground. Sure you are. Anyway, as I was saying, the crank is stiff. You'll have to use some force. Platon, are you crazy? There's a gas leak. What did you call me here for? We'll have to seal the morgue and evacuate. Quickly! No, Danil. What we have to do is load that prototype you're fiddling with and use it to get into the morgue. A woman rose from the dead in there. And it will be, I think you'll agree, extremely frustrating if she dies again. We must get her out. Risen? From the dead? I was collecting tissue samples to determine the onset of rigor mortis when I heard a noise. I turned around and, holy smokes! A woman was sitting on the gurney, stiff as a poker, rasping her throat. I started towards her, but then I smelled the gas and pulled the alarm lever. It wasn't a spontaneous resurrection, of course it wasn't. These cases always turn out to be lethargy or catatonia or apnea. You forgot that time with the animatronic figure. Thelma's wonderful joke for your birthday. I didn't forget. I wiped it from my mental atlas. What should I do with this device, this prototype, I think you called it? You forgot that with, oh no, sorry. I didn't. I already told you, but... Fine. Let's go over it again. You're holding an experimental prototype meant to dissipate tuberculosis miasma. Remember the consumption task force? Kaufman, Gorsky, and Stein? Of course I remember in the wake of a change. My apologies if I mispronounced this. They were commissioned to make a device to dissipate miasma, but I believe it was meant for something other than tuberculosis. This magnificent gizmo disperses an aerosol of disinfectant. First, you load the prototype. There's bottles of solution in the beige cabinet. Best set it on the table while you load it. You can do it while you're hoarding it. I load it, then what? Next, you wind the prototype up. To prime it, hold this crank here and turn it clockwise. The crank is stiff, right? So I have to turn it with some force. How did you guess? And then I just release the contacts into the gas. Correct. Wind up the crank, then release. The gas should dissipate, theoretically. Wind, release, dissipate. Repeat until you reach our resurrect T. Just remember, the chlorine will keep coming while our supply of solution is finite. Just try to be as efficient as possible, Chief. And what of the deceased woman? Where's she now and in what state? The formerly deceased woman, Chief. Before the gas began to see through, I was sitting on a gurney at the opposite end of the morgue. From there, I know as little as you do. She may have gone back to being deceased. The chances are infinitesimal, but if we really are dealing with spontaneous resurrection, I will lose the patience. I'm going to commit some crime against humanity. Pneumatics with mechanical priming. The longer I hold the crank, the stronger the effect. Operating range is supposed to be decent, clears the miasma in front of it. One load is good for 20 uses, need to spend fluid wisely. The more corridors is like a maze. To load the prototype I need a stimulant, an anesthetic, and a toxin. Required ingredients are readily available, at least in the Institute. They should be here in those beige cabinets. First thing we teach lab assistants, the best stuff is in the beige cabinets. Add the ingredients one by one into the setup and heat it up. Heat, then open the valves, evaporate, residue goes into the prototype. Should be enough for 20 uses. Load the prototype. Before you can use the prototype, you need to load it. Ingredients are in the cabinet. The loading station is on the table. So let's go. But yeah, I mean, it's fun that we have all these mini games, I think. Now, yeah. Anyhow, the disinfectant solution consists of three ingredients: a stimulant, an aesthetic, and a toxin. I need to put the intensive load, then press the load button. Prototype successfully loaded. It should be good for a little longer. But now? I mean... Is the prototype not working? Yes, it isn't. Oh, that's fucking amazing. I mean, okay, let's unequip, and then let's equip again, so we'll see. Okay, I'm going to try something. Settings, controls. Oh well. No. Okay, let's see if we can manage something. They say he stood as a side of Thanatica, but I wouldn't know. Grandmaster of Chess Against Death.
А вы какой концовки ждали? Сколько вас знаю, а все не могу насытиться вашим идеализмом. Шеф.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, I've gone through this like quite quickly for the reason that yeah, this was not working and now it is. Yeah, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Off we freaking go. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Is it this way? No, it isn't this fucking way, of course. Think for a second, Alys. Yeah, we're doing it. Let's go! No! Fuck my life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it more or less worked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy shit, we did it! We did it! Shit, this woman looks like an adult Grace. Adorable. Are you dead? You have death eyes? Give me your hand. Talking can wait. At the end of the tunnel, there's a second. Can you hear me? Focus on me. Hold on to my voice. Try to stay awake. At the end of the tunnel, there's a second tunnel. What does that mean? It means that when you die, there's neither life nor death, but something else entirely. Like a coin falling on its ledge. Or a movie strip. You shouldn't concern yourself with such things, though. Can I have my prototype back? Take it. It's been so boring. Clockwise only. Grandpa Simon has clocks that spin in every which way. Besides, the train's already dead. Couldn't save it in time. Look, it's blowing its whistle, still smoking. That's alive as it gets. Oh, wait. Grandpa Simon, you mean Simon Kine? I'm here to meet him, actually. We've only got one grandpa between us. I've been told he lives in the Crucible with his family. Can you tell me the shortest route there? I'm sick of this game. Go away. We're going to play cat in the old hat. We have time before the sun sets. Wait, what about my microscope? I'll trade you another tip for it. We didn't take your microscope. Where is it then? If the prototype is my right hand, the microscope is my left. I can collect data without it. The dockheads must have taken it. Can and not get kinda deal. All the wall spores get split down in the middle. They don't care about hearts, not in any of their faces. Why would they need another one? What does your microscope do? Is it alive? Dockheads? Can and not can? A heart in a face? I don't understand a single word. That's 'cause you're kinda silly, mister. Those are simple words. Right, I suppose you passed my belongings on to some other gang and I need to go get them, go to them to get my microscope back. Am I right? Cam must have given it to Capella as a gift. Are you stupid? After what happened to the stained glass? No, Cam wouldn't have given it to her. If it's something that changes things when you look through it, he must have given it to Grandpa Simon. Grandpa Simon loves things like that. Khan wouldn't give it to anyone, not before he looks at it himself, or after either. But if he's honest, even if he's wicked, he'll give it back to the owner. If you find him in town, he'll defer. Where can I find him? Oh, well, if you brought your microkaleidoscope into the polyhedron, you won't see it again. No use looking there. Try the stairways to heaven. The dog has liked them. Think they look like polyhedron. There's one right there in the mall. Thank you. Got the prototype. In the capital, it just seemed like an amusing trinket, but I had to lose a unique invention, especially one so dear to Platon. Lost the microscope. The second tool was stolen by a different gang of children. I had to search the town for it. Not the guided tour I hoped for. Okay. Ooh! Yeah! We've arrived to the scene of Artemis' supposed crimes, which aren't just a bit. Jacob Sterk, Kirik, and what was his name? Bertrand. Such a harmless fellow. He was, never hurt a fly in his life. And the Reaper slashed him to ribbons like the rest of them anyway. The brute! You must give these unfortunate souls the proper burial they deserve. Then find the Reaper, and give him a burial befitting of a beast. Hunur. Do not act rashly. Give Kirk to me. I'll pay you back. In kind, in herbs, in blood. What happened here? The Reapers come to town. The father killer, Burach. He was always a wild one. But then Marashavnak lay with him in the steppe and whispered things to his ear to make him water the earth with blood. As soon as he got off the train, he went off his murder spree. He killed Jacob Sterk, he killed Kirik, he killed the harmless Bertie. He's a monster. Yeah, I'm going to be a bit of a little bitch. And people scoff at me for saying our land abounds with analytical minds. Did you deduce all that simply from inspecting the corpses, including the fornication in the steppe? Everyone knows her marks. If the victim's chest was ripped open, Shavnak took the killer where to strike. If a person lashes out like a beast, it's her holding the leash. And if you see handprints in the earth instead of footprints, Buyantai, hear me out, Lord of my Urdu. So sings of a fierceness, a sharpness, instead of the one you call Kirik. Give his body to me. He is dead to you anyway. You will bury him, and he will rot away until nothing's left. I will bury him, and Swok will eat him. Take his fierceness and his sharpness, and seek Haubein Dun, a Herbson, in gratitude. She'll give us twire, and we'll brew us lots of twine. She will give us Ashen Swiss, the harshest of the earth. Beheleb, Ashen Swiss is a cruel herb, a bad herb. It thrives on blood and spite. Swog sings that we will need plenty of Swiss soon. Yours is a burial into emptiness, but mine will be a burial into Swog's womb. I am at your feet, Hein Kudur. Good people, give me the one you call Kirik. Should we give her the body, maybe? He didn't seem to have any family, and without them in the picture, I guess it doesn't matter if we bury him or the king do. Who knows? Suppose we do get a great crop of twire. I was under the impression that who buries who actually matters quite a lot in traditional cultures. But they aren't just going to bury him. They'll desecrate him until not even Shavna can recognize what's left. That's what you're going to do, isn't it? Isn't it, stepped girl? Say it! And don't you dare try to lie to us. I am at your feet, I'm Kunud. Good people. I promise there will be no desecration. We will take his name so it holds his sharpness no longer, and we will lure him into Swog's womb. Everyone will forget him, forget the wicked murderer Kirik, and only Ashen Swish will remain. I knew there was a catch. Wicked or not, you can't just bury a person without their name. Everyone has the right to a memory, if nothing else. But he really was a wicked man. The rare times someone remembers him at all, they never have anything good to say. Perhaps it's for the best if everybody forgets him. What an ethnographic gold mine you got here. It's a shame I'm not an anthropologist. Let's hand over the body. I'd rather avoid having a falling out with the king. It will only lead to more trouble down the line. What do you think, stranger? You look important. Maybe you have some brains too. The body of a big... but he has, you know, he has Latin in there. And maybe I'm closing myself to the opportunity of dealings with the king, but we need to prove that Artemi is not guilty. The body of a victim who met a violent end must be withheld for the purposes of forensic examination, even if a beautiful young woman asks otherwise. Death came to this town today, such great death, the likes of which has never been seen before. Today will be a fearsome day, tomorrow even more so, and on the third day, fear itself will die. And without Ashen Swish, we will die too. I came to this town today, that's all that matters. Reaper. A murderer came to town alongside me. Luckily, I'm prepared to fight death in all its guises. Golem of Bones. The local believes in a Shagnak, a murderer stepped golem in the guise of a woman. It's like I've stepped out of time, or not just traveled far from home. Holy mother smokes! Amazing. Okay, so just give me a second. I need to check the map. Okay. Dorcas believes in Shanna, a murder step goblin in the guise of a woman. It's like I've stepped out of time, not just travel far from home. Can never have to. Oh. Can never have too many coffins. Birdies, gather you here round the marble nest. They're imported here? Why? I suppose there are many trees on the step. Oh, come on. Huh? Boots? Ah, wish we could loot them. Hey, Grief! Hello, friend. One Grief. I spice hustlers and courtroom bulldozers. The Academy adores them. I expect to find an ordinary girl behind this pile of coffins.
Была бы падаль, а воронье налетит.
Would you look at that? A customer. Keep walking, customers. This shop's appointment only. I don't recall your name on the list. Can you add me then? Why add you when I could subtract? See those thieves by the wagons? My friend the Ripper did that. Buzz off, Paul. The onlooker said that it was Shabna who murdered those people by the freight train. Is she another friend of yours? Spare me. Eat the air, drink the fire, stay away from this old liar. My legs are my own, my eyes are bright, and a step calling can't reach me. What? You're scared of a sudden? Quit trying to scare us. Better yet. Oh, she's a fashionista. I'm sorry. But this is so amazing. Better yet, have a look. We've got plenty of shops in town, but our warehouse keeper here can get you for you wholesale. Just look at this booth he snagged. Scarlet! They're pretty. Are they from the capital? From a coffin? A coffin's the best when you need a chest. A checkpoint guard wouldn't dare open it up. Out of respect. It's inhumane. Meanwhile, it's overflowing with 100 pairs of scarlet Saffiano leather boots. Tax and duty free. Saffiano leather? Those are box standard military issue boots that have been dyed wrong. You a tax inspector? No. But that doesn't mean I approve of illicit trade. Keep your nose out of other people's coffins then. When someone goes in, who knows what happens? Maybe they never died. Maybe they never existed at all. Ooh, are we getting meta-narrative in here? Of course, if I start poking around coffins, how would you split the public sphere of death for your smuggling operations? Grief. This town lives on imports, so here the warehouse keeper is keen. He says the contents of the coffins are not always what they seem. I wonder. Ooh. Okay, now where are we? Ah, okay.
Каждый скрип как выстрел.
Excellent. Oof! Probably that was too much. Material world. The mind is affected by interactions with the specific objects. They are easy to spot if you enter concentration mode. Okay, so. Oh! Moo. Mooey boy. Pooh, my good little bull, blunt-mouthed, broad-bowed, please forgive us. You're silly, Atse, and you have always been. He's returning to Bosturu, to Bodo. We're leading him into the bosom of his mother and father. Why are you asking him for forgiveness? Because Bosturo is dead, Aina. This little bull's whole life, he didn't know what the most beautiful creature, the immortal Bosturo, was waiting for him. And now he knows. Bosturo is dead. Pua will find his father's silent corpse. How can we not pity him? Who died? Bosturo, the father of all Katange, people and bulls. We are asking Suok to bring him back. You are the silly one, Aina. Suok didn't need Bosturo. How could she? He's bigger than her, stronger than her. The immortal can't be killed. He chooses that himself. We ask Bosturo to change his mind and come back to us, his children. Is Bosturo some kind of mythical creature? What happened exactly? Bosturo is the father of all the Katange people and bulls. Oh, how can I explain? We hear Price will beg for fair food so we can always hear his heart. Tonight, he stopped breathing. His children are afraid without their father. So we ask him to respond. But I feel he has died. A fang or a claw was thrust into him. I feel the wound bleeding. Rust has soaked into him. I feel the rot squelching underfoot. Quiet, both of you. You know nothing. Bosturo can die only for gloom. We will cheer him up and show him our joy. We will bring the last Gaurus to his bosom. Then he will remember us and return to us. So this bull is meant to be sacrificed? We give a little to gain a lot. Mother Bodo is a blind, loving mother, the warmth of the earth. But Bosturo not only bore us, he watched over us. We lived under his watch. Now the town is without a beholder. Ah, Salah Kun, Asagalah Kun. My apologies for the mispronunciations, by the way. We are all blind worms now. Mugar, bad. A worm is a worm. A human is a human. A human is meant to see, to build. Look around, beholder. What do you see? You said the beholder is Bosturo. Who am I to contend with him? Any gaze might turn us to be Bosturo's case. These things can't be foreseen. You haven't looked closely. Go further. See our celebration. Look at the last auros. What do you see in all this? Tell Guga afterwards. An auros is a big bull, right? I'll look, whether I want or not. The word vaccine is derived from vaca, mean cow. You brought us medicine on your horns, and we paid it we paid for it with your lives. Such beautiful movements. Yeah. Nothing to... Do I have to do anything in here? Okay, lose the microscope. What the fuck? Oh well. They tied ribbons over town and incense smells everywhere. Or this is just what the steppe smells like. So this plotting is a common condition here. I'd like to study them. Two strange phenomena can still be found in remote corners of our country. Yeah, nothing here. Yeah. My eyes touch you, beholder. What was that? I just saw some sort of... What did you see, beholder? I saw rot and plague and miasma spreading from a carcass, and a sanitation squad burning it with fire. That was tomorrow. That will be yesterday. Were those insanity-induced visions of a terrible future? Perhaps. Thank you for your vision, beholder. You will see more widely than others. We will remember this. If you see something else unexpected, don't be afraid. It's just the eye adjusting to our current place in time. Keep moving forward. Literae non dam panem, sed aperiunt mundum. Okay, so. Oh shit! Oh boy! Oh, hi, Mark! No script and no characters because the dictatorship of the author and the traditional narrative structures is reactionary. We were spoken random combinations of syllables. I was lured into a I was lured into a student art performance once. No script and no characters because the dictatorship of the author and traditional narrative structures is reactionary. We spoke in random combinations of syllables. Never again. Amazing! Theatre is just a relic of the past. Cinema is the real future of art. My friend Danko, I am so very sure he would be seated but seated at all the Einstein premieres. I am so very sure he would just be like that, and if he manages to live past 40, he would be a Tarkovsky fan. I am so very sure of that. And I need to check his and also he probably would find it very much in the taste of what is dictated by the powers that be. But I am also very sure he would be like a bit of a fine boy of Bondarchuk's War and Peace, especially identifying with Pierre because he's just like that.
Кабы все равно было, так и гор бы не было.
Ah, there you are. Finally. I forgot. I thought you'd forgotten our agreement. I hope you're ready. Have you memorized your lines? Of course I did. I always have 2 or 3 lines ready in my mind. Let's choose one before responding. I take no joy in seeing another player who likes to improvise. Your charge is but to read your lines and not invent them. Wait, is this really the guy? Looks about the same, but it fits all wrong. Did our guy wear a coat? This costume is more suited to an antagonist. And we all know why I do. And if you don't know why I do, please do check the Bachelor route in the original Pathologic. I have the 2000. Not only that, I have the alpha version, the 2005 version, and the classic HD version in the channel already. So do go and have a look. This coat is the latest fashion in the capital. I'll have you know. A guest from the capital. Perfetto. Never I have seen such arrogance only in one person. Sir, you're just what the doctor ordered. I am Mark Immortal, director of the local theater. Pleased to meet you. And you are? Daniel Dankowski, doctor. Magnifico! You see, the actor we've been waiting an eternity for has decided to sabotage the rehearsal. You would do us a massive, titanic favor by replacing him, even if for just a little while. Of course, I'd be delighted to. I've dreamt of acting on stage since I was a boy. What must I do? Perfetto. It's simple and indeed natural. You need only to react to your colleagues' lines and thus create a scene of unbearable dramatic tension. Just saying that, yeah, definitely my peeps at IPL have had quite the experience with theater directors, and so have I. Our performance is quite simple. The main character has just arrived in a remote town and quite accidentally stumbled into a curious rehearsal in which his fate will be decided. Who knows? Perhaps he'll die at the end. I am ready. Is that all you have to say? Why do you stare like that? I see it in his eyes. His mind is looking for a line to mumble. I say we start the scene with a backhand across your face. I say again, he is no leading man. He is unfit to even play a villain. At best, a background player. A body standing there to fill the stage. it is the step healer son who ought to take the role, or that young girl who crawled out of her grave. Ah! They have such pathos and such birth. What does this one have? A code? I see you are awed by my code. This is perfectly understandable, but envy is a low sentiment. Quod erat demonstrandum. The code is but a proof. Beneath it, who are you? A scientist, doctor, member of the Academy of Sciences, founder of the Tanatical Laboratory, and you? Who are you behind the mask? I am a walking shadow of the slain, a being of words unsaid, a spectre of regret. This is a hint that I'm not supposed to get just yet, but which will become clear later, right? And that is the heart of our play. Our main character, a doctor and a skeptic, encounters the unknown for the encounters the unknown for the first time. He built his whole life around empiricism and scientific inquiry. What will he do when death addresses him directly? But this isn't literal, right? A hero in a play speaking to death or the dead is usually a metaphor, an illustration of his thought process. Well, if that makes it easier for you, I say it's a metaphor. We play it ambiguously, leave the audience guessing. But wait, I don't want to be a metaphor. I was promised to be the true voice of the dead. What kind of spoils per ruin a play like this? I told you he couldn't hack it. That's it, I'm out. Metaphor. I'm confused. Are we still acting or is he actually offended? Of course we're acting. You have aptly grasped the key to this play. It is all a game. You are free to go. But remember, the game doesn't end until I say so. But Mr. Director, are you certain we've chosen the right protagonist? The rules of drama clearly state that the hero must experience death and resurrection. Yet he's stuck in the prologue. Hear that? You're being reprimanded for letting the pace of the narrative slip. Not my opinion. You understand? But the audience attention is starting to flag. Well then, go on and prove we were mistaken about you. I'll do my best. Okay. Up. There was a stage. Oh no. The big city, immersive theater, and forward-breaking gimmicks infiltrated this place as well. One aspect of progress I hope to skip. LOL. Okay, so here we are. It's a microscope. Impossible geometry. I found what looks like a stairway leading to the heavens. How does it stay upright? I hope the children who saw my microscope are here. If you could travel to time, would you go to the future or to the past? The past, 10 years ago maybe, when everything could still have been prevented. Grandpa Simon used to say that days are like hopscotch. Usually they go one after another. Sometimes there's two side by side, and sometimes you have to jump backwards. Does Simon game know many games? He's the only grown-up who gets games. Everyone thinks that they're just silly things for kids, just running around and scoring a point. But Grandpa Simon knows how games should be. I bet he could even enter the polyhedron. Whatever that thing is, I've been told I'll never see inside it. My place is with early matters, apparently. Answer me, did you steal my microscope? I did, yeah, but I gave it to Phil. He's over there, on the stairway. How do those stairs stand up without support? They stand like the polyhedron does. You keep bringing up this polyhedron. Well, whatever sort of creature it is, it can wait until later. Yeah, and you all know how generally don't like going up this much, but alas. The faces are gloomy. They're up to no good. Well, what is it? Can you see the future? Let me look too. Gimme! Wait your turn, Pipsqueak. Let me take one look and then I'll give it back. Ew, there's a bunch of bugs and little hairs. Doesn't look like much of a future. Why are you using your dog's sight to look? You're not an animal, you know. Yeah, but an animal must see further, though. Need some help, kids? I can teach you how to use this thing. Here, let me show you. Oh, it's you. Here, you think I'm a G's busted. It doesn't show anything, just some bugs and weird little hairs. Maybe that is the future. Like in many years, nothing will remain of us of Earth but bugs and hair. It's very sad if you think about it. What makes you think that it shows the future? See all those different glass pieces inside? Glass like this shows the future when you look through it. Everyone knows that. Grandpa Simon loved to making all sorts of things with glass. I've only seen thingamajigs like this at his place. What did you steal with Grandpa Simon, you bastard? That's why you stole it back. We stole it back from you. It's called justice. You know Simon Kane? I've come here to see him. What? You don't know, mister? He doesn't know. Spit it out, you monster. Where did you get this thingamajig from? What did you do to Simon? It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I was on my way to visit Simon, and I'd already be there if it weren't for you. Please give me back the microscope. It's a very delicate instrument. Give it back. Will you stop whining? If you want it so bad, what did you give us for it? Just give him back the thingamajig and let it go his merry way. It's broken anyhow. We can't see any future at all. No. Grandpa Simon taught us, what doesn't take effort doesn't deserve effort. If we just give him back the thingamajig, there's no effort in that. I have a pocket watch on a chain, and it definitely shows the future. Let's make a deal. Come on, let's see it. Oh, nice. How does it show the future? With this, you always know what time it is, so you know what time it will be in an hour, or 2, or even 3. Which means you know the future. Ah, you're clever, mister. Alright, give us your watch. But show us how your thingamajig works, will ya? We're still curious. First, that's right. The watch for the for the microscope. Then I'll show you. Okay. Barter. To trade an item, I need to put it on the barter slot. If I want something, I need to give something in return, and I can do this for putting the item in cost from my inventory side. Fair and square. People want a way to trade it by items less valuable than whatever I'm asking for. Woohoo! The capital 2 weeks ago.
Пойдем на все, шеф. В таком случае мы пойдем на все остальное.
Please, hold on a little longer. Even after the inhalation therapy, the swelling won't go down immediately. Chief, finally! Where have you been? The woman you rescued from the morgue is cautious, but she might not stay that way. She's still very weak. It's amazing that she's standing alone with the amount of gas she's inhaled. Step aside with me for a moment, Chief. I checked the morgue records. The body matching her description was declared dead last night. It could be a coroner's oversight or a bureaucratic error. People make mistakes all the time. This doesn't prove anything. I'm not claiming it does, but imagine for a second. No, let's stick to the facts. I spoke to the orderly on duty last night. He also claimed our subject showed no signs of life, and blood on his head was there when she woke up. And now if you give me a second... Our subject... Slow down, Serafima. We don't yet have proof she meets Thanatica's criteria. We can't miss this opportunity. Unfortunately, the subject is having trouble speaking. All that time in the gas has weakened her voice. I raised her mucous membranes and performed inhalation therapy. Well, we can conduct an extensive interview. Shame. A first-hand account could point us in the right direction, but there's always a physical examination or taking a sample. On an examination of her personal belongings, she came into the morgue with some items, though I haven't had a chance to go through them myself. I left it on the table by the back entrance. Would you take a look, Chief? Perhaps there's a clue. Ma'am, would you allow us to examine your things? Okay. Hello, do you remember me? I'm Bachelor of Medicine Daniel Dankowski, head of the Theoretical Laboratory. Last night I saved you from the site of a serious gas leak. The man with S eyes. I'm just a researcher into the problem of human mortality. I died. Tuna after tuna. Please remain calm. Before we can be sure of anything, I need to examine you. Ah! So we get the examinations. Okay, pale and gaunt, looks exhausted. I should take a look at her blood sample. The skin here is seriously damaged. I suspect it's due to her contact with the gas. Likely the same for the red dyes and mucosal burns. Okay, nothing in here. Yeah, same. Bruising from repeated injections. The consequences of attempted resurrection? What's this? Bruising, redness, a rough injection? Seems like she had an electric reaction. Breathing is a bit easier, but talking is still difficult. I hope your blood test will tell us something. Microscope. A disease affects various bodily systems. The microscope helps identify which organ is infected. Tissue samples are placed on glass slides. An assistant ensures that slides are sufficiently supplied. Okay. Useful tool. I can study the collected samples under the microscope. To perform the test, I need reagents. The doctor themselves is in charge of the supply. Microcosm. By adjusting magnification, I need to find red bacteria in the sample. Okay, to adjust the focus, it will allow me to see the bacteria better. The lifespan of cutter is limited. I must act quickly. That sample is useless. But I see the red bacteria already, I think. Oh god. Okay. May I take another blood sample for analysis? Unfortunately, I haven't yet been able to reach into the bottom of this. Okay. So now, are you going to let me... Okay. Just give me a second, because I'm going to find these bitches. There you are. But I have already found the red bacteria. See? Okay, what am I missing? It's here. I need to... Okay. No, 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 no. Fucking hell. No. Fucking hell, I'm going to run out of free agents. I'm just... I have 47 more tries. Let's go. Yeah. There we go. Fucking hell! Finally! I mean, it didn't take me... Okay, rest. I haven't had a look through things yet. Serafima, where did you say they were? On the table by the back entrance? Oh, Lazarus, personal effects from the... Lazarus' personal effects from the morgue. Papers. They look official. Morphine. Tourniquet. Two rings. Obviously a pair. One would be too big for her. Herbs. Not a bouquet. Looks medicinal. Papers. Consent form for the experimental treatment at our institute. I accept all risks and waive all claims. The description of the treatment is vague, something about novel drugs. Morphine tourniquet. Chronic morphine addict or suffer from severe pain. Two rings, obviously a pair one to be for him. Unrequited love, jilted fiancé, husband left and took off the wedding ring. Herbs, not okay, loose medicinal. Some medication with folk remedies. Consulted a wise woman instead of a doctor. Together with examination and test, this picture is more or less complete. A miraculously resurrected woman has late-stage leukemia. An injection mars on her body. Morphine overdose. Addicted from palliative treatment for the pain. Colleagues thought she was beyond saving. Apparent death, reaction to experimental drug. Lab got scared, didn't sort it out. Period rings. Suicide attempt. Unrequited love. Weekend system couldn't handle the heavy dose of medication. I'm going for the weekend system. Serafima waits and the subject needs rest. Trying to come up with a diagnosis even if it is preliminary.
При вертазе надо опыт повторить. Четвертой серии точно с температурой ошиблись.
So, Chief, have you shed any light on the case? I'm not to doubt the conclusions, but Thanatic could have discovered some genuine phenomena. She has a terminal illness and seems to have been swinging from one extreme to the other, from self-treatment to turning to our institute. We don't know what medication she took and how they might have interacted with each other. I suppose so. But how do we explain the most astonishing part, the resurrection? Why did a gas leak revive the subject? Did you see the bruising from the intravenous injection? I bet it was adrenaline. Someone tried to restart her heart, but the dose was too small. When the gas leaked, the body released the adrenaline it was missing. So you think it was a mistake? The subject ended up in the morgue due to negligence. She wasn't actually dead yet, and by coincidence, an unaccounted for factor revived her. It's that disappointment I hear. It's unjustified. For example, adrenaline as an emergency tool is extremely promising from a scientific point of view. The research will, in one day, bear fruit. So, does that mean that she wasn't dead after all? The woman who supposedly came back to life? Alas. Then what's your microscope even for? Doesn't show the future, doesn't raise the dead. It's just a toy, really. A breakthrough can happen in one single movement. It takes a sustained effort. Every step feels small at first, but we'll learn to resurrect the dead one day. Alright, if we can see the future in that glass, then we're off. We've got important things to do after all. As I do. I'll leave my things at my temporary lodgings, then head to the Crucible to see Simon. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, well. Now what the hell? Oh! My friend the inspector.
Вы убились.
Enough. Why are you droning me in details, Bachelor? Street kids stealing your microscope is an amusing anecdote, but it's not the crime we sat down to discuss 2 hours ago. 2 hours and 15 minutes ago, to be exact. Focus. I'm only interested in what's important. But you asked what I was doing in the town? And you've recounted every step. What's next? How you chopped carrots for soup or knocked mud off your boots? When I asked for precision, I didn't mean an exhaustive recounting of your little finger's every twitch. Funny you should mention soup. I can't remember the last time I ate. You are diverting the conversation to distract me. Again. Not at all. Why would I do that? You know what I especially dislike? When an obviously intelligent man feigns foolishness to derail an investigation. I'm offended and embarrassed for you. We both know you're not a fool. Stop wasting my time and your own. I just wanted to recount everything in order from the beginning to end. The beginning doesn't interest me. My concern is the ending. The result, the finale. As for your backstory, your genesis, all of that is in the case file. Shall we review it? Yes, please. I'm not curious as to what it contains. Let's see. Where was it? Ah, yes. The ministerial inspection of your lab, Thanatica, began in early September. Your presence was required at all times. Instead, you dashed across the country to a backwater town to bring what might be described as a person with unique longevity, or at the very least, the results of his medical evaluation. Let's set your fantasies aside for a moment. The important part is that you fled from the investigation. And this town had an outbreak of some fever the scientific community had no knowledge of. As luck would have it, you were the only medical professional on site. Accurate so far? Well, not inaccurate. The devil's in the details. You appear to be setting a trap. On the third day, the town's leaders gather in the town hall to form an emergency command to fight the epidemic. And what was Daniel Dankowski, who was, I repeat, the only qualified specialist in town doing that day? What's that? Your lip is trembling. Did I unsettle you? My shame isn't your concern. You're right to feel ashamed. Instead of fulfilling your Hippocratic oath, leading the fight against the plague, you were engaging what? Come on, don't look at the table. My eyes are up here. I know where you're going with this, Inspector. It says I tried to flee the town. On the fourth day, the town lost its water supply. They required a hospital, but the one person who could set it up, what was he doing? Tell me, Dankowski, where did you spend the fourth and fifth days? In a jail cell. That's what your papers say, right? Come the evening of the fourth day, the doctor from the capital attempts to flee the dying town on a cargo train like a rat. He's caught and jailed, and there he remains as the plague ravages the town. I admit, even the act of reading... I find even... Sorry. I admit, I even find the act of reading about it repugnant. I won't lie. I consider escape, not flight. Thanatica was in the process of being destroyed back in the capital. You consider escape to avoid facing a painful truth. When I came to the town, I found that Simon Cain, the immortal man whom I've been all of my hopes, was dead. But when the epidemic began, you could have saved others. You're a doctor. You swore an oath. Why did you abandon the undead townsfolk? Simon Cain's nature, the mystery of his immortality and death, that's the most important thing that happened in this little town. And to me... yeah, just give me a second. Yeah, slightly better. But I can just relate to you. To understand, one must immerse themselves in the details, taking the full picture. Simonkind's death is the primary concern, not the deaths of tens of thousands, but one fantastical old man? My, Bachelor. My. No, you're twisting it. You're rewriting the past. Where did I lie exactly? Point it out. I'll tell you what really happened on the third day at the town hall. No, I know your plan. Once again, you will draw me in unnecessary details. Leave aside your stories of children and microscopes. I told you, I'm interested in the ending, not the beginning. Do you also read books backward? You will recount everything in whatever order I tell you to. On the sixth day, the plague destroyed the town. So, if you would be so kind, what were you doing on the fifth day? Were you really so indifferent to the plights of the people around you? The town couldn't have perished on the sixth day. I was there for 12. There's an error in your report. You disappoint me, Bachelor. I'll ask again. On the fifth day in the town, what were you doing? The fifth day. Let me think. Ooh! So now we take a survey. Let me take the survey, please. Finish this later. Resume game. Because it looks like we're getting on with it. Woo! Day 5. In with the Bachelor, we'll grab the only remaining thread that may lead to Simon Kine. Okay, let's see the mind map. The end of the beginning. I'm never leaving this place. They trapped me in this bloody town. Now I'm trapped in a jail cell. I'm ready. I've overcome this threshold. If I keep up this momentum, it will not take long. I got the microscope. Oh! So if we haven't technically experienced them, we do not get to see the mind map for the other days. Fun! Riddle me this. What place has an entrance but no exit? A jail, a grave, this ill-fated town. This ill-fated town. Oh, your efforts were in vain. You came for an immortal, but the immortal is dead. You're a doctor, a lifesaver. And yet tomorrow the town will die of plague. You tried to save Thanatica, but the powers that be will destroy it in a month. You're a doctor, a lifesaver, and yet the town tomorrow will die of the plague. And you are lying in a jail cot. I hardly remember why. Everything is a blur. An immortal man was your last chance to validate your research. Without him, it's all just a delusion. I hardly remember why. Everything is a blur. Do you deserve this? You deserve this, talentless, naive idiot. All of your actions are futile. All your actions are harmful. I'd say I've fallen ill, but unfortunately, I'm a doctor. All of your actions are futile. This wretched town drains your strength drop by drop. You can't fight any longer. You don't want to. With every moment you sink deeper into apathy. This wretched town drains your strength drop by drop. Lie down, forget everything. Just fall into a deep sleep. Is it the look as helps blooming, or have you finally cracked Dankowski? Your legs barely stir. Each movement takes effort. Is it the local herbs? Would it be like this always? Strength always dwindles. The death of the spirit is the first death, and it has already taken you. But even apathy can be fought against. This spirit isn't yours, I swear. It's the local herbs messing with your head. If you can invigorate your thoughts, you need to take... if you can't invigorate your thoughts, you need to take something. Medication, coffee, tobacco, any stimulant will work. Splash your face with cold water. Kick a trash can, it helps. Splash your face with cold water. Better to wind yourself up into mania than struggle on like this. In mania, you're sharp and fierce. It's the only way to save the day. The town will sap your will, lull you to sleep. But you won't succumb to this false tranquility. We'll discuss the harmful side effects of the stimulants on your health another day. Hey, you there! Let me out already! Mania and apathy. Apathy and indifference are constantly rising. To move faster, fight apathy by increasing mania. Okay, let's see. Please J to view the mind map. Darkness. Shouldn't have wasted time dwelling on it. All is lost. I failed at everything I tried to do. Okay. Let's see. What the hell? Capella. Victoria Olginskaya, daughter of Fat Blood Olginsky, magnate and master of the town's industry, blood of his blood. Local kids named her Capella for her ability to point out the celestial map in the night sky. I heard she has an inexplicable power over the town, but I dismissed it. That was a mistake.
Слышишь звон? А я знаю, где он.
Out, living soul. You keep me caged like a dog all night and now you acknowledge I have a soul? Who are you? I am a mistress. Well, a future mistress. But I think you agree that future and past are relative concepts. Mistress of... Hmm. Aren't you a bit short to be a mistress? How old are you? 14? 16? Future mistress. But my father can order 100 men into the Gorkon to drown, and they'll do it, since otherwise they'll starve. So people listen to me. Ah, I see. How did I catch the interest of the local princess? I want to help you. How are you feeling? I feel like someone who's lost everything. Lost what, for example? Wasn't my idea. I was invited with a letter. I agreed in the hope that living proof of immortality would save Thanatica. And when I got there, an outbreak occurred. What coincidence, isn't it? I don't believe in coincidences. Exactly, kid. I was lured here on purpose. So what are you going to do now? I've been trapped inside this box, but I know what's outside. An outbreak. Death. And death, even in the guise of a mundane germ, is my enemy. Therefore, I do my job. You're a brave man, but perhaps it's all connected. Immortality and a deadly disease? That is possible. You know, Bachelor, my father envied Simon, and Maria Caina will always be my enemy. So there's no love lost between our families. And yet, I must help you. I don't want to. I must. Otherwise, the town will suffer. That's why I came here early and waited 4 hours until you decided to wake up. You could have knocked on the door yourself. I know where to find the last person who saw Simon alive. His name is Stack Rubin. I heard about him. He's a colleague of mine. His apprentice? He's a doctor. He has a hideout in the warehouses. Look for him there. How do you know where his hideout is? The way you say it doesn't sound like much of a secret. I'm not just a mistress. I'm Vlad Olkimski's daughter. My father owns half the houses and nearly all of the people in the town, and the warehouses, and the ground under this jail. Well, shall I go then? But you won't be able to go there right now. While I was waiting for you, something bad happened. Something bad? When you go up those steps, you see. Mother said that a true mistress stands out by her timing. And here I am. Right place, but too late. Maybe I'll never become a true mistress. Don't you dare cry. I can't stand tears. Your hint helped me a lot, you hear? Okay. Unavailable in the demo, but, you know. Suspect of successor. The man who last saw Simon Cain is hiding somewhere in the warehouses. Last threat. The Dr. Stanislav Rubin might know something about Simon Cain's life and death. If only I could reach him. Thank you, Capella. Glad to see you alive. Up, 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 up. Yeah. Up. Alexander Saburov, governor of the town. The Saburovs are the load-bearing bones of this town. Hard, dry, and colorless compared to the other two ruling families. Order rested upon them. When I arrived, Governor Saburov pinned all his hope on me and hated me for it. He thought this tar from the capital would show the Kains and Dolginskis how dangerous overreaching ambitions could be. Alas, the star proved to be another dreaming.
Ни на солнце, ни на смерть нельзя смотреть в упор. Кто это сказал?
Dankovsky, before you ask, I allowed the girl in. She's Olgimski's daughter, and she interceded on your behalf. But even if she hadn't, I wouldn't have kept you here. Thanks. What were you detained for? You know that perfectly well, Governor Saburov. Why do you ask? You committed the most heinous crime a doctor can commit. You tried to abandon your patients, to flee the town and save your sorry hide. It was a despicable act. If I could turn back time, I wouldn't do it again. You can't go back, and you can't undo the past. Today the plague has reached the backbone. Behind the thin walls of this building, death rages. We've boarded up doors and windows, but the plague fumes are seeping in. You and I, we have mere hours left. The outbreak has reached the town hall. There have been cases of criminals surviving the sacking of a besieged city in prisons. A prison is also a fortress. Yet our fortress lacks food and water. Outside, we are presumed dead. Know this, Dankovsky. I wanted to punish your cowardice. That much is true. But I did not want you dead. I am sorry. What do you mean, presumed dead? 2 days ago, a decree was issued declaring all people in infected districts to be presumed dead. Not to be rescued, unless they call for help with signal bonfires. A folly. Without a protective suit, you can't venture into the miasma, let alone light the fires. So officially, you and I are dead. To get help, we need to light the bonfires. We should organize a sortie. The miasma already seeps into the rooms of the town hall. And you want me to open the front door? No. Our only chance is to barricade ourselves and pray for a miracle. I have a device. Prototype. Okay. It disperses miasma. With it, I can go through the infected district. Oh, well, I mean, it had to happen. A device? Yes, the one you confiscated along with all my belongings, including medicine, by the way. No, your gadgets from the capital are just as unreliable as you. I won't unlock the main entrance, risking contamination of the town hall just because of your novelty lighter. At the beginning, you said you weren't going to argue with me. Your alternative proposal is... We bide our time, hope for the best. Katerina wouldn't be scared. A brilliant plan, but thanks, but no thanks. I'd rather do something. You said the plague is already in the town hall. Where? The far room. We locked it already. Give me the prototype back. I'll clear the contamination in the far room and prove to you that the device works. Fine. The device should be in the main hall. Confiscated items are also there on the counter. No one has disturbed them. Take them. After that, they'll unlock the far room for you. But if you fail to clear the miasma there, you won't be let out. Glad you listened to reason. Well, off we friggin' go. And hello again, Alys in the secret third state, which is neither the main playthrough nor editing phase. And we're going with the third and final conversation that I have actually missed, which is actually one with one of my favorite characters. And yes, it's Vlad Jr. If you follow this channel, you already know how much I love him. And if you don't, and you're judging me for my preferences, sucks to be you. Vlad the Younger, Vladislav Olginsky. Vladislav Olginsky, son of Vladislav Olginsky, the factory owner, heir to one of the three ruling families. One could imagine the autonomy he enjoyed living under his father's shadow. He thought his father's power could be gently modernized through reform. He kept up with contemporary thinkers. He put his faith in progress. And, as his reward, the dirtiest of tasks fell to him. Which shows you kids you shouldn't work more than what they ask you for.
Однако дело нужно закончить. Как бы там ни было.
What options does the town have when there's no vaccine or cure? When there's neither a hospital nor doctors? Isolation and quarantine are our only tools to stop the plague's spread. Hold on. Are you the one who issued the decree not to rescue people from the infected districts? Everyone is saying I acted as Isidore would acted 5 years ago. They can think what they want, but they remember it wrong. My measures were not so harsh. Isidore Buddha sealed off the plague districts with no chance of escape. I, at least, told the orderlies to keep an eye out for bonfires, to give those trapped behind the cordons a chance. I applaud your humanity. Perhaps you've even earned yourself a commendation. Perhaps I have. Not for the wisdom of my decrees, but for my courage to sing them when others found the pen too heavy. Exactly, but why you? You're just the son of a factory owner. The men who, that's what our local hills are called, have their own ways to treat disease. As I had access to this knowledge, I took it upon myself to adapt it. We have no other solutions. But what does that have to do with bonfires? And what did you tell the orderlies to look for them? It's a primeval belief, one might say. She can't tolerate fire. She's either afraid of it or, in contrast, drawn to it like a moth. I found this symbolic. Please keep in mind that our orderlies are simple folk. They need a convincing omen to compel them into plague fumes. Convincing to them, not you or I. You're wiser than I am. It wouldn't have occurred to me to account for the common folk's ignorance. Be that as it may, by the third day we realized the scale of the catastrophe. The town needed saving, and I was ready to propose concrete measures. And here we are. I will soon pay with my life for my actions. More like your father's actions. Surely it was he who placed you in this prestigious position. I will soon pay with my life for my actions, as will you for your inaction. I am not a proud man, Denkoski. 2 days ago, I waited for you at the Emergency Epidemic Committee meeting. If you wish to take matters into your own hands, I would not have stood in your way, but you simply didn't show up. You're a brave man, Vlad. You actually tried to do something. I won't let you die. Oh, by the way, hold on. Are you the one who issued the decree not to rescue people from the infected districts? You're right. Sometimes only the harshest measures can prevent total catastrophe. And that is the whole thing, I guess. I'm begging you. Please tell them to open the doors. They've locked everything. We're trapped here. Are you completely out of your mind? Use your head. Do you really think they locked the doors just out of boredom? Have you seen what's going on out there? It's like Sodom and Mara Shabna on her clay legs. My friend got stuck outside. We were together. I managed to sleep in here, but he... What's happening outside? He's done for. Forget it. You don't have a friend anymore. And the district is doomed too. There's plague mist everywhere. No air to breathe. We're doomed as well. Plain and simple. Stop spreading the panic. Explain what's going on in an orderly fashion. Where have you been the last few days? Sleeping in your cave? The town is under quarantine, and quarantine dictates that the infected district needs to be sealed off, and that's how we got here. Whoever came up with these measures is a real idiot. They've sealed themselves in the town hall with that decree. We're cut off from everything. All doors are closed. They've walled us in and left us for dead. Who's this genius? Who's in charge of the quarantine? Someone is. Anybody at this point. Cut the head of a chicken, and he still would have done a better job handling this. It seemed Olgiski Jr. was making decisions at first. There was even a vaccine. Then some big bugs started issuing those ridiculous decrees. Isn't there a doctor from the capital here? Isn't he overseeing the emergency command? Oh shit. I heard that the doctor chickened out and tried to flee the town. No, that's not how it was. You were mistaken. The doctor from the capital took charge and set up a hospital. He saved the town. Ah, you've got quite imagination, I must say. If he took charge, then why are we still locked in here? What's plague means engulfing the backbone? Maybe ask your doctor how we get out the town hall when there's deadly mist outside. I'll deal with the mist, don't worry. Well. There it is. Concentrate. Okay, tuberculosis miasma structure prototype. The longer the valve stays open, the stronger the effect. It needs to be topped up frequently. But I don't have any supplies with the capital on hand. Tuberculosis miasma structure prototype, but also helps against the sun pest. The longer the valve stays open, the stronger the effect. But it consumes only 1 use of its fluid, regardless of how long it's charged. I'll have to improvise. Maybe I can use local materials instead of the reagents I used in the capital. It's not worth using valuable medicine for this. I'll have to improvise. I need a stimulant, an anesthetic, and a toxin. The rest I have in the still water. Okay. Stimulant. I need ox bile. In the tunnel pools, it shouldn't be hard to find a bottle of bile. Toxin. I'm not sure if belladonna grows in these parts, but boxes of blue pills made of it and from it are sure available here. Anesthetic. Even in such a backwater place, I should at least find some Novocaine. I'll try to barter or steal a couple of vials. To prevent the prototype from becoming useless scrap, I need a supply of oxbile, Novocaine, and belladonna. I successfully drowned the air of the powers that be, so I'll be able to handle the sun pest as well. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't read. Prototype. The experimental device can disperse infected air. If I can clear the assembly hall, I'll be let outside. Surely it can be worse than a morgue? Okay, so... let's... I need to clear the miasma with my prototype. Is it done? I think it might be done.
В народе говорят, бей в куст, виноватого Бог выдаст.
What's that smell? Bile. The prototype uses all the reagents as well, but they hardly smell of anything. Your contraction works. Let's assume as much. Is it enough to traverse the infected district? If it's not enough, I won't be knocking on your door to be let back in. You have my word I won't endanger you. Fine, let's assume that. And two, listen up. You need to make it to the southern exit of the district. It's guarded by orderlies. The other exits are either sealed off or being guarded by vigilantes. Best avoid it. By vigilantes, you mean a mob armed with sharp sticks, driven mad by fear? Got it. But first, you need to light several bonfires. More than one, that's important. Again with the bonfires, I'll just tell the orderlies that there are living people trapped in the district. I'll be standing in front of them as living proof. I've said it already. This is how it's been since the first outbreak 5 years ago. If there are fires burning in that area, that means there's still survivors, still able-bodied and healthy. Only those are worth saving. We were ordered not to bother with small pockets of doomed people. But you're suggesting I light all these bonfires by myself to deceive your own system? It's not my system. We issued the decree in haste and panic. If I survive, I will overturn it. We'll see. So now, let's go. Woohoo! See bonfires. The district is infected and sealed off. I can only leave if I light several bonfires. So now, fate in my hands. I have been permitted to go outside and risk my neck for the ungrateful. Ah, the joys of true freedom. Trapped. When an infected district goes dark, it's considered beyond salvation. Galginski's decree, everyone inside is dead. Chicanery. 5 bonfires are what needed to convince the orderlies to uncork the district. Not 3, not 4, 5. And now, I need to check. Yeah, so in there and off we go. Okay. You could have said that before. Shit, okay, never mind. Matches from the town hall. Fuck my life, to be honest. Now, where do I get the friggin' matches? Okay. Loot. Okay, now we're going to get all the stuff possible. Loot, 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 loot. Oh yeah, 4 pockets. Small items like matches or vials are better kept in pockets rather than in my carpet bag. Best to store consumables here. Each from each pocket, yeah, we're moving. Click, 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 click. I can quickly use items. Yeah. What is this? Drugs or medicine? But yeah, matches in here. Cause yeah, Danko, my man, you're going to have some stuff. So now. Oh, okay, okay. Nice. I'll leave it on the matches. And now the weather. Off we go. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So, $15. Okay, off we go. Okay, nope. But yep. 14. Where it is. Ah, yeah, it's here. About 4, okay. Yeah, we're gonna to kick it.
Город шурчит.
Okay, let's go. And now. Yeah, no. Fuck! In hell! Okay, never mind. Bonfire. Oh, no bonfire. This one does not work, okay. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. We're going through with it. Okay, map. I need a map. Where am I? Yeah. Well done, Alys. Now, be careful with water. Okay. Off we go. Oh, but... Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. Three bonfires left. Su abuelita. Okay. Holy noodle. Okay. Jesus, Harold Christ. Okay. You can do this, Alys. Where the fuck are the rest? Yeah, that's definitely the one by the town hall. Fuck. Yeah. Not going to survive this one, right? Yeah, not going to survive this one. Fucking hell. No, not press. I need the fucking bonfire. 7. You can do this, Alys. No, 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 no. Fucking hell. Yeah, it's going to kill me. Okay. Fuck. Oh, come on. Are you going to have some coffee, Dankowski? Yeah, you're going to have some coffee.
Я здесь.
You can do this. You can do this, you idiot. Oh well. Okay, yeah, there's probably... No, not one in here. Of course there isn't, you utter dumbass. No, 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 fucking hell.
Кипит, трещит, скрипит, живет.
There it is, there it is. I need to find another pile of wood that I can friggin' see. Okay. Has to be somewhere. It has to be some frigging where. Okay, let me think. No, 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 you're not getting to me. No, no, fucking hell. There it is. There it is. Come on. Come on, throw the thing. Oh, never mind. Okay, the order is... Oh shit, never mind. No, 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 no. Okay. He's alive. Boys, there's someone alive here. I'm not the only survivor. There are people trapped in the town hall. They need urgent help. We're trapped in there is dead to us. Governor Saburov's order. Saburov is trapped in there himself, you fool. And who are you? The only qualified doctor in this benighted town. We are only doing our jobs. The decree is simple. No fires, no entry. People can be saved only if the bonfires are lit in the district. Otherwise, it means they're all dead. Open your eyes. The bonfires are lit. Wait, really? Let me count them again. 1 fire, 2 fire, 3 fire, 5! Boys, there's survivors in the backbone. Well then, clear the exit to the district. Escort people from fire to fire. Do not deviate from the route. Hurry! And one more thing. At least wrap a rag around your face so you don't breathe it near my asthma. Indeed, we'll need some kind of protection for the orderlies. It's very terrifying to go in there, but it can be helped. Orders are orders. And you survivor, why are you still standing there? Get on out to the cleared district since you managed to walk all the way here. And good luck to you in there. Tell the governor that I won our bet. The people in the town hall have a chance, ergo, so does the town. Route planning. The town is merely a sequence of districts, and I am the one to choose that sequence. I can choose a careful route, step by step, avoiding dangerous districts, or walk directly into my target. No need to rush. If I change my mind, I can always undo my last move or start over. Okay. Okay, and available in the demo. Yeah, I just forgot. But yeah, let's go through here. And then through here, I guess. Oh, well. Oh boy! Oh boy! She's here again! Think from the step. The prototype can slow her down. Bonfires can slow her down. She cannot be stopped. Beware. Oh well. Oh well, I only have one. And only 5. Okay, talk. Changeling, Clara. A strange little ragamuffin with hypnotic eyes. Simpleton claims that she can heal with a laying on of hands. They also say she's Shoutneck's sister and a harbinger of death, the vicissitudes of fame. I saw Clara in remote places no one else could reach, and at times it was as if she were in 2 places at once. Samba's presence looks in her shadow. Who is she?
Странно, что ты еще жив.
Stop! Look into my eyes. Don't move. Don't even turn your head. She won't touch you as long as there's a thread between us. Cover your nose and mouth with your scarf and leave this district at once, girl. It's dangerous here. Do you need me to show you the way? Cover your nose and mouth with your scarf and leave this district at once, mister. It's dangerous here. Do you hear her talking to you, son? Do you think I'm blind, that I can tell where I am? You need my protection, not the other way around. Look into my eyes, you idiot. Who are you? Clara, and I'm the one who's going to save this town from the plague, because you don't have the first clue about it. Your head's a cardboard prison, but I still pity you, such as you are. Here, let me help you. How can you possibly help me? You're just a child. You still haven't realized that children can do more than grown-ups? She can get to children as easily. Didn't you notice? Who is she? Shabnak. You know, that bunny monstrosity you don't believe in. The one that's making your hands shake right now. You see her too? Impossible. She's my own private hallucination. My follies are very much That's not true, but it's good that you think so. The less you believe in her, the harder it is for her to get her hooks on you. Laughing at her would be ideal, honestly, but you don't have the guts for that. Oh, well. You're way too serious. Too serious? Alright, here's a serious question. What do you think I'm seeing? Sharnak is a place body. The earth spits her out every few years, so she might walk around through the town and cleanse it of corruption, of wicked thoughts, of wicked people. Everyone believes something different on that front. Why you, with your head of solid oakwood, can see her is a very interesting question. Most people like you are completely blind. What ripped that hole in you, I wonder? Well, we all know, but let's get a bit in character. I don't remember. Now that's interesting. So there was something. A little pink prick from your past, a hangnail from getting inflamed. Very interesting. I'd love to know more. Either way, whether you believe in her or not, she'll never stop following you. She likes you. I can tell from a mile away. But I'll teach you how to handle her. Take notes, scholar. Had I a notebook on me, I had written it out already, if only to emphasize how absurd this entire situation is. Rule number 1, you're not adversary for her. Your little revolver won't shoot her. Your little knife won't stab her. Can't stab a fairy tale, can you? And why would you even have a knife anyway? So all you can do is run. And the prototype? What prototype? I have an experimental device prototype that is capable of dispersing plague miasma. Oh shit. Yeah, I had to lower the texture thing so they didn't crash like it just did when I went to the through the bonfire thingies. I have an experimental prototype capable of dispersing plague miasma. Let's say these visions, manifest as some kind of especially dense cloud of sun pest. If I shoot at it, I'll dissipate it, which means the prototype can kill this Shabnak. There's no way your little device can kill a Shabnak. Neither bone nor metal can strike her down. Everyone knows that. How about compressed air and atomized particles of bile and belladonna? Do you mean say anything about pneumatic weapons? Thought not. They say a sigh from Bosturo can stop her for a short while. When he sighs, she wags on tiptoe, careful to not wake him. If you exhale the right way, it'll probably slow her down. Shots from the prototype dispel the fog and all those dangerous wheels, crowds, and traps. If your so-called Shabnak truly is the plague, she'll be affected as well. Do you believe that the inventions of your science can defeat the ancient truth of this step? Well done, scholar. Give it a try. It'll be interesting to see. Now there's rule 2. She both loves and hates fire. She can't pass a bonfire without wanting to love and destroy it. So light bonfires. They'll slow her down. Okay, so yeah, entomology nerd Dankowski, like a moth. Speaking of which, I've studied blood-sucking moths before, but didn't get very far. Rule 3. She's drawn to people who aren't hollow. You may be close-minded and spiteful, but she still senses something in you. There's still something you carry inside yourself, some spark. In other words, there's no way she's going to forget about you. Once she's close, she'll never stop chasing you. Crafty, the way you weave compliments and insults together. This one's so simple that I'm not going to give it a number. If she catches you, she'll devour you. You might find a way to wriggle out of her embrace for the first time, but definitely not the second. I thought I sensed some sort of animus coming from her. And finally, you're probably not going to believe me. She eats away at most people's bodies, dries her skin, chews up their immune system. But you're not as easy to get to, like someone is watching you from above. Protecting you maybe? I don't know. From above? You mean from heaven? I don't know. Well, yes, I do know, but I don't understand. Feel free to disbelieve me. It doesn't matter. Clara, I see me. Just keep in mind that you won't get infected in a plague district like others do. Instead, you'll go insane, waste all your time, and then she'll eat at you. That's how it will happen. You have a point. Just being in a plague district feels like having a maelstrom going inside my head. She thinks she's my sister, and I think she's a monster made of bones. My hatred for her is stronger than all of yours combined. Be bold, Bachelor. There's no shame in running from her. Maybe you'll get something done after all, in the end. Thank you, girl. This has been a very strange conversation. Okay, so... Thoughts. Thoughty thoughts. Dead end. Simon Strike has run cold, perhaps his family knows more, maybe his brother Georgi appears in vain. The Kings are a strange family. Perhaps Victor, their only reasonable member, would speak with me? Let me guess. This is only available in the full game. I imagine so. But no. Just give me a second, I still need to finish this. The local doctor. Simon's closest friend and ally was the local doctor, Isidore Bura. Perhaps he was something of his fate. Oh, but now that's... Inch. Oh well, now that's empty. Okay. Avoiding this. I think, more or less. Oh shit. No, not avoiding. Now, let me think. Yeah, this way. Am I going the right way? Yes. Oh, shit. Okay. Don't worry, Alys. You are going to manage this. You're going to manage this. No. Fuck. No. You're going to survive this. You're going to survive this. Kick. Okay. Okay. Pop. Is this a pigeon? Yes. Open. Holy shit, we did it. Okay. Okay, yeah. The walls have fallen. My path to the horse is clear, and the people of the town hall are saved. For today, at least. Peculiar signs. Maria Caina, Simon's niece, brought her in tours to Isidore's house. They appear to be enacted some ancient ritual. Shadows have fallen. No, that old trains to Simon have freight. I must claw at any chance I have. Oh, well. Maria, girl, what are you doing? Maria Caina, daughter of Victor and Nina. Eldest daughter of the Cains, Simon's niece. Her mother was a mistress, a woman said to wield mystical powers. Maria believed she was meant to walk the same path. She was followed everywhere by her signs. Young people who claimed to have aligned their fates with the constellations and mastered destiny itself. Her every gesture burned with untamed fire.
Нет, Симона нам никто не заменит.
I can't hear you. Speak my language. Don't pretend you don't know it. I haven't said anything yet. Who dares open his mouth while the mistress is working? Daniel Dankowski, Bachelor of Medicine, at your service. And Daniel, no need to mock me. I haven't somehow forgotten you after 5 days. One does not forget the likes of you. I was just focused on the dialogue. The unexpectedness of your voice caught me off guard. That's it all. And Daniel? It's an honorific, sign of respect. Don't test my patience. Alright, I've interrupted you. You were in the middle of a conversation? With whom? Oh, the house, of course. But the hindquarters were not built by us, the Kynes, and this house is one of the oldest ones out there. It doesn't understand me. Or rather, it pretends it doesn't. I hate hypocrites. Was that a metaphor? They've explained it to you already, haven't they? We, the mistresses, can feel certain things in a way simple folk cannot. A trace of Uncle Simon's hands still lingers in this house. It's here, very close, still warm. I can feel it. But the door's locked and broken, and the house will give me nothing freely. Tell me more, whatever you can. I don't know. Uncle was a very close friend of Isidore Burach, or a rival. True friendship is indistinguishable from rivalry, and I can feel his life still smoldering in this house, in some object, or a living memory. Perhaps he's even there himself. Do you mean this place might hold some clue that could shed light on his fate? Oh, never mind. It no longer matters anyway. What I am doing is stupid, and what you're doing, even more so. That's what I thought an hour ago, but if Simon's left some kind of trace, any kind... That's not my point, then, Daniel. There are traces of Uncle Simon in this house, and the whole town. In the polyhedron, in the people, even in the street layouts. Great people don't die. They just scatter into myriad reflections. But we, these poor descendants, won't even be able to put them back. Because tomorrow shall not come. The people locked in the town hall thought so, too, but we've broken out. We'll be suffocated by walls of reeking bodies. Sabnak will devour our tomorrow. When you sleep tonight, the apnea demon will descend upon you, and you'll lie there, frozen, staring at the ceiling forever. I don't know. I had a dream. I've seen every calendar in the town stop at number 5. Tomorrow shall not come. It shall not come. Sabnak, this will be a surprising confession, but as I was approaching this house, I think I saw her, some sort of monster, very close. You've seen a Sabnak? You? And Daniel? A woman or a monster? I didn't get a good look. Hard to see anything in this place really hell. In this backwater of ours, the air sometimes belches out the strangest creatures. I'm surprised you had enough clarity of mind to see her. If you're surprised, imagine how I feel. She wasn't there in my dream, but that doesn't mean anything. She doesn't like to enter my dreams. My dreams are of the higher realms. They strap upward. The clay spawn and the rat brigands don't feel at home there. Prophetic dreams again? I suppose I can't complain now, though. Our dreams are not the same. I am a mistress. I can see the truth. Tomorrow shall not come. If only you'd acted differently. If you'd opened the hospital, taken charge of the emergency command, search for answers, perhaps things could have been different. But you've missed your every chance, and so have I. So, what do we do now? Go to Stillwater. Say goodbye to Eva. Gaze up the starry sky before you sleep. Write a letter. Get in touch with something you hold dear before the end. I hope to say goodbye to Uncle Simon. No. I will fight until the end. Although you know, Daniel, this was in my dreams too. I stood in this house right here, and could Simon breathe right behind the closed door, and I told you that tomorrow would not come. It was important to tell you, for some reason. I can't shake the feeling that there's still some chance, some opportunity I overlooked. I must find it. Okay. Too late. Isidore's house fell silent with his master's death. His studies on the second floor. Doom and case. Maria claims the town will perish tomorrow, and I think she's right.
Causa finita est.
Hey! Sticky! No, 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 no. Inventory, inventory. Oh, shit. I mean, I cannot. No, 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 no. The end. Apathy has reached its peak, and the will to live fades. The last hope is to hold to a thought. My hand reaches for the final bullet. I must act before it's too late. The town will perish tomorrow. So says the logic. You did nothing. There's no hope. Oh, no, no, no. Well, fuck it. Okay, we'll try it again. Now this is new. What troubles you, senor? Your day is over. I just shot my... No. What is this place? Where am I? A question of her. Your mortal body lies upon the ground, the bullet in his head. Your soul beyond the flesh is nowhere. You are within a cradle over an abyss, a slip of feeble light between the ticking trance of blackened time. Could you be more specific? You stand inside a mirror chamber. Look, one glass in which you shut yourself, more in which your life goes on. This place allows a mind to choose upon the possibilities. I don't understand. You're free to pick the one in which you shut yourself and end your story there. Or you can choose to defy death and give it one more try. Your business in the living world remains unfinished, no? I'm battling the sun pest, but I'm not making any progress. There's not enough time for me to deal with it. Then let us say you did not shoot yourself. Too much left still to do, and not enough of you. Your goal will pull you back to life, a hook lodged in your cheek. If you too soon depart, who would be there to bear this burden? Who are you, and why I can see beings like you? Does it matter? Just for diagnostic purposes, if I am the only one who can see you, and I'm not mad, then what's so special about me? The question still is who's following whom. I never leave this place, and you are a first-time visitor. Your present fate remains unclear. Are you avoiding lying bleeding on the ground, or will you give your cloak a closer look? What about the cloak? Is somehow special? The cloak is common as can be, but you can do. But what you do with it is not. You must admit, your only hope of being saved is while you are standing from this plane. How the hell does it work? Can I travel in time between days or what? Am I stuck in some kind of time loop? Does it matter? Yes, it does. I must understand the underlying mechanism. Am I in this town or in a memory of it? It's like I'm everywhere at once, both standing here and giving a statement at the Capitol, acting and recounting my actions at the same time. And now it seems I can leap across days. What should I make of that? You come out of the shadows by decrees, senor. Indeed, it is as if you are at once both here and there. This thought of a time is a mere this thought of time as a mirror line entraps your mind. In truth, you are as free as ever. At once, you are here and in the capital. One foot on yesterday, another on tomorrow. So, that's how it is. I ask for clarity, I get smoke and mirrors. No smoke, but many mirrors, sir. To free yourself, you'll have to break the glass. And then, to see your options, you only need to watch the clock. Is there no way to avoid vandalism? Why smash mirrors? Because a mirror multiplies. They bleed realities. Right now, you need to cool this hair, reduce them all to one. The one in which you live, or struck by a clock. Ad absurdum. But do I have to break them all?
Вот и все.
Yeah, looks so.
Теперь честнее.
Yeah, because that's the thingy.
Ведь амальгама не может течь. Ведь амальгама не может течь.
Wait, so now how do... Oh shit, okay, never mind. No, not see the past, you dummy.
В каждом осколке новый я.
So now, if I want to go to day 5, I need to... Now what the fuck, how does... Day 4, which is abruptly at 3 p.m. Okay. But yeah, now I am going to take the survey. I'm probably going to check something else before I do, which is, can we actually get to, other days? Which we probably can. But it is actually really amusingly written, all the charges everyone had. Conductor of funerals. What was she calm down? For Alfida. Amazing. But yeah, I'm just curious. We're going to check on that if we can, which I really hope we do. And then we'll leave it be, at the very least in English, because I have to, you know, do this again in Spanish at the very least. And woo, we'll. Okay, mirror room. It's just mostly curiosity. Yeah, well, we are going. Yeah, I think I might have tried some different options, but yeah, there we go. Let's go do some vandalism.
Каждом осколке.
Let's
Друзья.
see what happens. Whoa! Yes! You can actually get other endings. Day 3 with the bell tolls. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now if we go.
Первый у вас ни к черту, Данковский. Вот и все.
Let's see if we can go to day 2. Okay, needs more. Needs more violence. Oh shit. Never mind.
Зрение. Их ответ живет в зеркалах.
Yeah. Day 2, in which the Bachelor disturbs the Earth twice. But yeah, you get the same. Let's see if we can get to day 1. Okay.
Теперь честнее.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Not yet. Okay.
Камера обскура? Камера люмин? Разбитая, не врет.
Yes, we can get to day 1. But yeah, I love that it has like in this dedicated room. Day 1, in which the calamity can still be prevented. But yeah, this is it. We've gone through the demo. It's been fun. And we'll see each other hopefully soonish this time. But yeah, this has been a year in regards to this channel. And also, yeah, now I get on with the Spanish version. And boy, it's been fun, and I cannot wait for January the 9th to arrive and get embroiled in the full-on thingy. So, see ya! So, yes, absolute cinema! I cannot wait for January the 9th. I am going to be absolutely unbearable when the day comes. Also, expect a review. Again, as usual, if you found this video and had no idea of my other stuff, hello again, this is Alys and I am currently going through every possible iteration of Pathologic available to the public, among many other stuff. If you can and haven't already, please subscribe, and if you like this enough to spare some cash my way, there's a link to my Ko-fi in the description below. Next video's gonna be... yeah, not telling yet. Until then, see you!